Salute everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the High Def Lifestyle. I am High Def Jones. If this is your first time on the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can find out when we drop these videos. On this channel, we talk about all things finance, all things investing, and we mix in a little bit of travel along with that. So let's dive in, you guys. Let's talk about some crypto. Man. Let's get into it. I know the market is crazy right now. Hey, it's a lot going on. Tariffs, taxes, everything. But let's get into some crypto and let's see if we can look at some positioning right here, some opportunity. So now, Ethereum. I know there's a lot of talk right now on Solana, XRP, but let's talk about some Ethereum because I think it's something that we should just look at. So now, recently, let's take a look here. First things first, BlackRock. Now, I'm sure if you've been investing, if you are an investor, you know who BlackRock is. BlackRock is the big dog on the mountain, the giant. They own damn near everything. They have their hands in every pot imaginable. All right, so let's see right here. In a groundbreaking development for the cryptocurrency market, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, has reportedly acquired 27,537 Ethereum, valued at approximately $49.95 million. This significant purchase was announced on April 29th, 2025 at 10:15 a.m. via tweet from Crypto Rover, a well-known news source on Twitter. The transaction has sent ripples through the Ethereum market, with Ethereum prices surging by 5.2% within the last hour of the announcement. Okay, moving from 1800.45 at 10 a.m. to 1894.27 by 11 a.m. So, you know, when BlackRock takes a position, especially a large position like that, it's just something, it's like a bell. You ring a bell on something like that. Let's jump over to some other information. So it says BlackRock, they now hold 1.1 billion in Ethereum, highlighting surging institutional demand. Ethereum whale wallets have grown significantly since March 2024, signaling strong accumulation. Ethereum is retesting a multi-year support trend line with technical targets. Get this now, we don't know. You know, we're not fortune tellers. We can't see the future. However, it says with technical targets pointing towards 9,000 and beyond. Right now, it's at 1,800. Let's look at a chart. Okay, here is the daily chart for Ethereum. So currently we sit right here at 18,048. We see that if we draw a line across the top here, a red, let's make it red, a red line. Okay, now that has been resistance. That's up there at 4,000. Okay, so Ethereum has been rejected twice at the 4,000 level. All right, so we notate that. But let's take a closer look and let's see. So if we take our forecast tool, we go from 4,000 all the way down to where we are currently. Okay, so from the all-time high to right now, we're down 55%. That's major. Okay, 55%. So an asset, if you can get a 50%, like when you go to Walmart, when you go to your mall, when you want to buy those clothes, when you see that sign, when it says 50% off, you take your ass over there and you consider buying it, right? So same thing here, half off. So I've been the last few weeks, I've been going in on it. I've been, you know, I've dropped almost 6,000. Well, yeah, about a little under 6,000. I've put into Ethereum so far. So I've got 3. I've only got 3, but I'm working. I'm gonna accumulate 5, 10 or more over the next few weeks. All right, so I'm at 3 right now. I'm staying at 3. If I look at here on my Robinhood, I use Robinhood to purchase that those Ethereum, And right now we are at 3.17 my quantity, 3.17, and the 3.17, and the value sits at $5,874, and I'm currently up $355 on it. So that's only three. So again, I'm going to be accumulating more. Ethereum on April 10th. Let me see. April 10th, Ethereum got down to, no, April 9th. It got down to $1,383. Okay, so that's and when it dropped down there, if we look left, it took out some liquidity as well. So that's also something to notate. Liquidity is taken, 55% off. Hey, and then let's take a closer look at this chart, and we're gonna bring up, down here is the RSI, and up here is the MACD. But let's zoom in on this chart. So we had a strong bullish green candle here, but then this green line here is the 8 moving average. The purple line is the 21 moving average. Now, this green line crossed up and above the purple line, right? And that happened on April 24th, April 25th. Now, if we go back in time, pay attention to these lines, this green line and the purple line. And I want you to let me know when you see it crossing the purple line again. So we saw it happen a few days ago on the 25th of April. Now let's go back and look. We see that it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. Still hasn't happened. Boom. Right here it happened. That's January of this year, January 2025. You see it crossed above it briefly, but then it came right back down below it. All right, so that happened. Now I want you to see right here, when it crossed above it, pay attention to the RSI. Okay, so we see the RSI and we see that it crossed above it. January 2025. Let's go back and see when did it cross above it again. Here it doesn't count because it crossed below it. We want to know, when did it cross above it with volume? Boom, right here, back on November of 2024. Strong bullish green candle. RSI popping up. So RSI making a higher high on the RSI. You see that right here. Oh, damn, what the hell is that? I think one of those huge moths might have flew in here just now. Damn, I'll get him out of here later. But yeah, I guess he want to make some money too, huh? But so we got so yeah, that happened. So if we fast forward back to where we are now, we see the RSI has made a higher high. This is where we sit right now, you guys. The RSI, you see right here, boom, a higher high. Okay, the 8 moving average has crossed above the 21 moving average. BlackRock has put in a big bag. There he is. That's a big one. BlackRock has put in a big bag. Okay, so we just take note of this and we can consider taking a position. All right, again, like I told you guys, I'm in at 3.17 right now, but I'm definitely going to be acquiring more. All right, for sure. And this is, for me, this is a long hold. This is not something I plan on selling this year or even next year. As crypto grows and grows and regulation comes in more and more, I just feel like this can possibly go up and up. And that $9,000 level they were talking about, I'm trying to hold until we touch those kind of levels. Okay, so I'll be holding this for the long term, and 55% off. I just like that, and I like that BlackRock is involved also. So you guys, again, drop some comments. Let me know what you think about Ethereum. Let me know what you're investing in. Um, I'll be doing some update videos on my accumulation as well. But we want to watch this thing go up, and we want to hold for the long term, you guys. So thanks for watching, and talk to you guys soon.